Hello students, today let us discuss the topic tolerance. So, it is impossible to make anything to an exact size. So, we cannot machine anything to its exact size. So, it is essential to allow a definite tolerance. So, what is tolerance? Tolerance can be defined as the total variation permitted in the size of a dimension, and it is the algebraic difference between the upper and the lower acceptable dimension. So, it is a permissible change in size or variation in the size of a given dimension. Now, let us consider an example of the dimensioning shown in this figure. So, here when making this part, we try to achieve a diameter of 40 mm, that is 4.00 in millimeter. So this 40 mm is called as the basic or the nominal diameter. So the shaft will be satisfactory if its diameter lies between 40 plus 0.05 or 40 minus 0.05. Here the dimension 4.05 is called the upper limit. The dimension 9.95 is called lower limit. So the tolerance is the difference between the upper and the lower limit. So here the algebraic difference between the upper and the lower acceptable dimension. So here the tolerance will become 40.05 minus 39.95, which can be written as 0.10 mm. So, and also tolerance is a positive quantitative number always. So the next topic is types of tolerances. So basically there are four types of tolerances. First one is the unilateral tolerance. So unilateral tolerance, this has two limit dimensions only above the nominal size. So this is nothing but the example of a unilateral tolerance. Here we can see that they have given 60 as the diameter, and above it they have given 0.03 plus 0.03 and plus 0.01. So above the nominal size we can increase it to this level, and here they have given 50 as the diameter, and the above limits are given as 0.02 or minus 0.03. So we can decrease this 50 diameter by 0.02 or 0.03. Here we can increase this 60 diameter by 0.03 and 0.01. So that is the meaning of the unilateral tolerance. The second one is the bilateral tolerance. So if the limit dimensions are given both above and below the nominal size, then such type of tolerance is called as the bilateral tolerance. So in the example we can see that we have 40 as the diameter of the shaft, and here the tolerance is plus or minus 0.05. So we can either add or subtract the tolerance which is given here. So this is called as the bilateral tolerance. So unilateral tolerances are preferred over bilateral tolerances because the operator can machine to the upper limit of the shaft or lower limit for a hole, still having the hole tolerance left for machining before the parts are rejected. So here, for example, in drilling, the dimensions are most likely to deviate in one direction. It is oversize rather than undersize. So the next type of tolerances are, third one is the compound tolerance. So this type of tolerance is one which is derived by considering the effect of tolerances on more than one dimension. So the effect of tolerance on more than one dimension. So for example, now we can see the tolerance on this dimension, that is the tolerance of this dimension R is dependent on the dimension of, let us consider this as D and let us consider this as H, and if this is the angle theta, then this dimension depends on the dimension of D, theta and H. So this compound tolerance is the combined effect of all the three tolerances. This tolerance is derived by considering the combined effect of tolerances on more than one dimension. For example, from the figure, the tolerance on the dimension R dependent on tolerances on D, H, theta. So this compound tolerance on R is the combined effect of all the three tolerances. So this is called as the compound tolerance. Now the fourth type of tolerance is the geometric tolerance. It is necessary to specify and control the geometric features of a component such as straightness, flatness, roundness, etc. in addition to the linear dimensions. So geometric tolerances are concerned with the accuracy of the relationship of one component to the other, and it should be specified separately. So what is geometric tolerance? So geometric tolerance may be defined as the maximum permissible overall variation of form or position of the form or position of a feature. So not only considering the dimensions, so not only considering the linear dimensions, we have to even consider the dimensions like straightness, flatness and roundness, and we have to see that tolerances are applied on these dimensions. So this kind of tolerances are called as the geometric tolerances. So there are different types of geometric tolerances: form tolerance, orientational tolerance and positional tolerance. So form tolerance are a group of geometric tolerance which are applied to an individual feature. They limit the amount of error in the shape of the feature and are independent tolerances. So form tolerances as such, they do not require locating dimensions. So they include, these form tolerances include straightness, circularity, flatness and cylindricity. So the next one is the orientational tolerances. They are type of geometric tolerances which are used to limit the direction or the orientation of a feature in relation to the other features. So they are related to perpendicularity, parallelism and angular fall into this category. They include the positioning or the direction with respect to the other features. So perpendicularity, parallelism and angularity. The next one is the positional tolerance. So this type of tolerances control the extent of deviation of the location of a feature from its true position. So they comprise position, symmetry and concentricity. So how much away can the feature lie from its original or the true position? So this is all about different types of tolerances.